Well, it's Friday once again, and we've got a little 1 Series BMW that is having a full service. First thing, let's get in the car. Once we're in the vehicle, first thing I'm going to do is pump that brake pedal up and make sure that it goes nice and hard, because when we start it, we're going to check the operation of that brake servo. We're going to check all our instrumentations, pop the ignition on, make sure the wipers and washers are working nice and correctly. Now we're going to start the vehicle up, and we're going to hold our foot on the brake pedal and check the operation of that brake master cylinder. And while we're checking the air conditioning as well, make sure we've got no funny smells and everything's working correctly, we're just going to go around and we're going to check our seat belts are in perfect working operation. Now we're outside the vehicle, we've got all the lights on, and we're going to walk around the vehicle now and make sure that all the lights are working correctly. There's nothing hanging off the vehicle, make sure all the mirrors are nice and secure, and also the doors are open and closing as they should. Now let's get down to the nitty and gritty. First thing we're going to do is just back off the oil filler cap and remove the oil filter from the rear right corner over there, and we're just going to cast our eye over the engine, pull all the covers up and make sure that we've got no excessive engine oil leaks. And let's move round to the oil filter down the back here, 27mm socket on a long extension, and just back it off. Once the vehicle is in the air, I know there is an oil inspection cover there, but I like to take all these covers off and have a good inspection. Now that we've got all the covers off, we can have a good look in everywhere and make sure that there's nothing fouling. And I have found, I wouldn't have noticed this if I hadn't have taken the covers off. There's like a support barrier, and it's been rubbing through the live wire for the starter motor. So it's a good job we take them covers off. Now that we've got the drain plug out and we're draining the oil into our lovely little receptacle, we can now work our way around the car, checking all the steering suspension components from underneath, all the bushings, work our way around and making sure that all the underbody panels are nice and secure. Checking the condition of the exhaust, nothing hanging off it, and again, go around each corner of the vehicle, checking the suspension components. While we're waiting for the oil to drain out, what we're going to do, we're going to lower the car down and we're going to check all the 4 corners, side to side for play, up and down, make sure it's spinning nice and freely, there's nothing binding. Lock it over and we can check the tyre tread depth and also make sure that we got no cuts and slits in it. Right, we're going to do this on all 4 corners of the vehicle, and we're going to get the wheels off as well. Now that we've removed all the wheels off the vehicle, we can now have a further inspection of all the flexible brake hoses, the discs, shock absorbers, coil springs and the upper strut top mounts, and making sure everything is in good condition. And we can repeat that process on all 4 corners of the vehicle. Now we've got the vehicle back up in the air, we have changed the fuel filter. Just be careful with these little green clips because they are a bit flimsy and they can snap. And we've also put a brand new sun plug with a new washer. Now we've finished with everything underneath the vehicle, we can come around now and we can put the brand new oil filter in, and also it's got a new rubber O-ring, and we're going to put a little bit of red rubber grease around the seal and get it torqued up to 25 Newton meters. Once we put the oil filter in and get it torqued up, we're going to put the correct amount of oil in the vehicle. Now let's move round to the air filter and how you take it out. There's some little clips on the bottom of the box there. The top lifts up off some rubber bungs, and then take that box out, the bottom bit. Give it a good shakeroonie, get all the bits out of it, and we can plug it all back together. Now we're going to move round to topping the screen wash up, which is here just on the left hand side, and then we're going to just back the cap off the coolant and check the condition of it. Now this vehicle is also having a brake fluid change, and what we're going to do, pull the little filter out, make sure you're not getting any brake fluid anywhere, and then we're going to be using the Launch Pro Brake one. First thing, we're going to suck all of the old brake fluid out. Now that we've got the machine switched on over there, we're going to come around to the furthest away from the master cylinder, slack that bleed nipple off, and that'll drain out lovely. And we're going to repeat that process on all 4 corners of the vehicle. Now we've got the vehicle back on the floor with all the wheels, we've done everything we needed to do underneath the bonnet. We can concentrate now on changing the cabin filter, which is located underneath the glove box with a couple of screws. Give everything a bit of a clean out and we can get this brand new one put back in. Now one of the last things that I do, people do it opposite way around, you do the resetting of everything first. I like to do it last, I don't know why. What we've done on the Launch 601 Max, a brilliant piece of kit, we have updated the service history on the iDrive. So you can see there what we've done. And we have also reset all the service lights, so the car's now got a clean bit of health. And there you have it, that is one full service on a BMW 1 Series. We're going to torque the wheels up now and take it down the road for a little bit of a test drive and make sure everything is absolutely spot on. So yeah, let's get it sent.